Hey, and welcome to the opening of the 17th and 18th pack from the Ikoria booster box. So let's get straight into it. Putting them out over here, and let's just put the packs over here. I have a little announcement, as you may have seen in one of the earlier videos. Okay, I am losing a lot of frames here due to something. I'm not really sure what. So maybe that was just a glitch, hopefully? Oh, no, it's still losing a lot of frames. Let's see here if there's anything I can do about that. Not really sure why the network is not acting properly. It is losing a lot of frames right now. It's not usually doing that. Oh, I don't want to see that in... Oh my god. Okay, it just keeps losing a lot of frames due to network problems. This is insane. You know what? I'll just... Alright, I'm back. I might have fixed the... Nope, still losing a lot of frames. Though I just tested the network and I'm not sure why this is happening right now. It must be YouTube or something like that. Well, guess we'll have to live with it right now. Let's see here. You know what? I'll just stop 2 seconds, restart OBS. Alright, I just restarted OBS. And this time it seems like we're not losing frames. So not really sure. Oh, we are again now. That is incredible. Why does it keep doing that? Like, the network stability should be pretty good. I just tested it, so I guess this is a YouTube issue, I would guess, because it seems steady from this end. So okay, we'll just continue and hope that it kind of steadies out a little bit. What I wanted to show you and just talk to you about is that I got this card, the promo card from my LGS. They got the English ones home, and yeah, so I did get the Godzilla. I got 2 of them because I bought 2 boxes, as you can see here. So this is the Godzilla King of the Monsters. What does it say? Silotha? Strength Incarnate. So it's a legendary creature, a mythic, and it's foil, a dinosaur. It has trample, and it says lethal damage dealt to creatures you control is determined by their power rather than their toughness. So that is pretty cool, actually. So pretty nice. Finally got those 2 in the bag, and I also have the French card from the first video. So let's just put that back into the case. All right, let's see what we have here in the packs. So you can see I'm still losing a bit of frames, but I'll just have to go through about 5%. 5 to 6% of the frames are lost. So I'm not really that miffed about it. It was like 20% when we started. So, all right. The first card we have is the Phase Dolphin, a common blue creature, elemental whale. It costs 2 and a blue to cast, and it's a 1/4 creature. Whenever Phase Dolphin attacks, another attacking creature can't be blocked this turn. So actually a pretty nice ability there. Okay, and then we have a Tentative Connection. We have a 3 and a red. It's a sorcery, and this spell costs 3 less to cast if you control a creature with menace. Oh, pretty cool. So you can cast it for 1. Red. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. Okay, so you can pretty much just take somebody's creature and yeah, just hit them back with it for a turn with haste. Nice. So we have Blade Banish, a white common instant for 3 and a white. Exile target creature with power 4 or greater. So that's also pretty cool, actually. Then we have the Lurking Deadeye, a black common for 3 and a black. It's a creature, a human assassin. It's a 4/2 and it has flash. When Lurking Deadeye enters the battlefield, destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. Very nice. Then we have a green common instant, Thwart the Enemy. For 2 and a green, prevent all damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures your opponents control. So that's actually also pretty nice. Good protection for you there. Then we have a blue common creature, a human wizard for 1 and a blue. It's a 1/2. And it says for 1 and tap, draw a card, then discard a card. So also pretty cool for a draw deck. Then we have the Blister Spit Gremlin, a red common creature, a gremlin. It's a 1/1. And it says for 1 and tap, Blister Gremlin deals 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, untap Blister Spit Gremlin. Very nice. Cool for a gremlin deck. And then we have the Cavern Whisperer, a black common creature, a nightmare. It's a 4/4 and it costs 4 and a black to cast. It has Mutate for 3 and a black, and it has Menace. So, and it says whenever this creature mutates, each opponent discards a card. Then we have the Excavation Mole, a green common creature, a mole, and it costs 2 and a green to cast. It has 3/3 and trample. When Excavation Mole enters the battlefield, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. So that's pretty cool as well. And then we have the Adaptive Shimmer, a common creature insect, non-color, costs 5 mana to cast, and it has flash. And it says Adaptive Shimmer enters the battlefield with 3+1/+1 counters on it. So also pretty cool for a counter deck. And then for the uncommons, we have a green creature, an elk beast. the Auspicious Styrax. For 3 and a green, you get a 6/6 creature that has mutate for 5 and 1 green. Whenever this creature mutates, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile X permanent cards, where X is the number of times this creature has mutated. Put those permanent cards onto the battlefield. Oh, very nice. Then we have Boon of the Wishgiver, a blue uncommon sorcery for 4 and 2 blue. Draw 4 cards, and it's at cycling for 1. Very nice for a cycling deck. And then we have a common white creature, a human cleric, the Keensight Mentor, and it costs 2 and a white to cast. When Keensight Mentor enters the battlefield, put a vigilance counter on target human creature you control. For 1 and a white and tapping it, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with vigilance. So also pretty cool for a counter deck. Oh, and then we have the Everquill Phoenix in alternate art, a rare creature, a phoenix, costs 2 and 2 red to cast. It's a 4/4 that has mutate and flying. And it says, when this creature mutates, create a red artifact token named Feather with 1 sacrifice feather, return for 1 sacrifice feather, return target phoenix card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So it's easy to get it back if you have some feather tokens. Then we have a swamp and a human token. So let's get on with the next pack. We are still losing some frames. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know really what to do about it at this point. Might have to look into why it's losing all of those frames. So, but for right now, let's just get on with the 18th pack. So we have the Sudden Spinnerets, a green common instant that costs 1 green, and it says target creature gets +1/+3 until the end of turn. Put a reach counter on it and untap it. So that's pretty nice for an instant. Then we have the Thieving Otter, a blue common creature, an otter, and it costs 2 and a blue to cast, and it's a 2/2, sorry. And it says whenever Thieving Otter deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. Oh, very cool for card drawing deck. And then we have a red common, a common creature, a human wizard, Dranith Stinger. So it costs 1 and a red to cast, and it's a 2/2. Whenever you cycle another card, Dranith Stinger deals 1 damage to each opponent. So that's pretty cool for a cycling deck. And it also, of course, has cycling on it. Then we have the Checkpoint Officer, a white common soldier, a human soldier, cost 1 and a white to cast, and it says, oh, it's a 1/2 creature. It says for 1 and a white and tap, you can tap target creature. So pretty much just disable creatures with it. That's pretty nice. And then we have a black creature, a common creature, the Blitz Leech. For 5 and a black, you get a 5/2 creature with flash. When Lich Bleach enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. remove all counters from that creature. All right. That's kind of an anti-counter deck. Then we have the Adventurous Impulse, a green common sorcery that cost 1 green to cast, and it says look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. And then we have Plummet, a green instant, common instant that cost 1 and a green to cast, and it says destroy target creature with flying. So pretty good against flying decks. Then we have a black common instant, the Suffocating Fumes. It costs 2 and a black to cast, and it says creatures your opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn. So that's actually pretty cool if you have if your opponents have a lot of 1/1 or 0/1 token creatures. You can pretty much wipe them out with this instant. And it has cycling as well for 2. Then we have a common blue creature, an elemental bird, the Dreamtail Heron. For 4 and a blue, you get a 3/4 flying creature that has mutate for 3 and a blue, and says whenever this creature mutates, draw a card. Very nice. And then we have for the uncommons, oh, I already have this one, but this is a cool piece of alternate art. The Lord Dracus. So it's a multicolor uncommon creature, a lizard beast that costs 1 and a blue and a red. It has mutate. It's a 2/3 creature and says whenever this creature mutates, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. So pretty good to get some sorceries and instants back to your hand from your graveyard. Then we have one of the crystals. So we have the Rogrin Crystal. It's an artifact, uncommon artifact that costs 3 to cast. And for tapping it, you add either a blue, a red, or a white mana. And it has cycling for 2 as well. And then we have a white uncommon sorcery, the Swallow Whole. So for 1 white, it says as an additional cost to this spell, tap an untapped creature you control. Oh. Exile target tapped creature. Put a 1/1 counter on the creature tapped to pay this spell's additional cost. Okay, so pretty much just tapping to get that. Nice. And then, ooh, we have a mythic. We have Vardruk, Apex of Thunder. It's a multicolor legendary creature. It's an elemental dinosaur cat. For a blue, a red, and a white, you get a 3/3 creature that has mutate. It has flying and first strike, and it says whenever this creature mutates, you may cast target non-creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Pretty cool way to get stuff back from your graveyard. Nice. I already have this one, but I don't think I have the alternate art. So I really love those alternate arts. And let's see here. Are we lucky? Oh, I do believe we do have a foil in this one. So we have a Tranquil Cove, a common land. Tranquil Cove enters the battlefield tapped. When Tranquil Cove enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. That is a pretty cool effect, actually. And for tapping it, you add either a white or a blue mana to your mana pool. And then we have, ooh, for a foil, just a common land as well, though. It is the Jungle Hollow. So a common, oh, I really like the foil on that one. It's only like the eggs at the center that's really foiled. It looks pretty cool, actually. So it's a land, a common land as well. It enters the battlefield tapped, and it also gains you 1 life when it enters the battlefield. And for tapping it, you get either a black or a green mana. And of course, the human token, human soldier. So this was the contents of the 17th and 18th pack from the Ikoria booster box. Please do leave a like. I'm sorry for the quality of the video and that it drug out so long. But please do like the video if you liked it. Please leave a comment if you have any comments for me. And to catch up with the future streams, please subscribe to the channel and get notifications on when I do future streams. So until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.